Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Isn't this Silversmith's Court?
What if it is?
I'm looking for Donna Fiammetta.
Ah, are you now? So the young man has come on serious business. You look respectable enough, even if you're wet behind the ears. Go on then. It's right at the top of the stairs.
Looking for me, young man?
I was looking for Donna Fiammetta's house.
You have found it.
I'd like to speak with Donna Fiammetta, if I may.
That's me, in the flesh. Well, is it to your liking? The flesh, I mean. But, are you sure you can afford Donna Fiammetta?
There must be some mistake. I wanted to see Caterina.
Giuseppe! Giuseppe! Throw this worm out of here! Out! Out!
So, what are you up to, huh? What do you want? You come back here, I'll kill you!
We shall meet you at the Where have you been all morning?
Here? Where else?
Very interesting subject.
Hello. Alms for the dead, alms for the dead. Thank you, my good sister. Alms for the dead.
Good morning, Brother Anselmo. Thank you, brother, for accepting my son into your school. I hope he'll do well with your help.
Pray for him. That's the best help he can receive.
Let us say the special prayer to the Holy Virgin for our children. Because he did not want to sell it to you. Right. Besides, I had no money. Don't worry.
Well, Caterina, are you coming? The mass won't wait, you know.
This is the second time I'm telling you, and it better be the last. Keep away.
Pretend nothing is happening.
Come along, children.
Yes, to show charity to the fallen is an act of mercy. But not in this instance.
Consorting with a prostitute, may God forgive me, at the very door of the basilica.
Caterina's not like her mother.
Begot in sin. Sicut mater filia.
She's a lost soul.
No soul is ever truly lost. But this boy...
I've done nothing to be ashamed of. I confess only that I love her.
He's obdurate in his sin. From childhood, he has been self-willed and unrepentant.
He's grown up without a father. I've done my best.
I have a father.
But it's years and years since we've had news of him and Matteo.
Many sailors that people thought lost have come back. Marino, the son of Betta. They'd even placed his tombstone in the cemetery. And there he was. You saw him too. Coming into 1.Marco during Sunday Mass. I don't get tired of praying.
And may God hear you. But just because of this, just because we hope to see him again, your father, you must listen to those who care for you, who want to protect you.
From the evils of the world and from your own weakness, from your naivete.
Vigilandum est semper. Multe insidiae sunt bonis. The devil sets snares for the good. We must always keep watch.
Learn to be humble, Marco. Nemo solus satis sapit, remember? No one man alone knows enough. There's a truth, though, that cannot be denied. Your father sailed away to a void and darkness, toward parts of the world inhabited only by evil spirits, beyond the limits set by God.
What limits?
Beyond the reach of the Holy Church.
What worries me, Marco, is your stubbornness. You close your eyes to the truth. You forget what we've tried to teach you here, within these walls, in so many years. For surely you must have learned something from us.
Yes. Most of what I know.
You owe it to us if you can read and write.
But I've learned from them too. From people who've traveled the whole world. You know a lot, but you never go outside these walls.
Many of our brothers have gone over the sea to lead the Crusaders in the Holy Land. These walls do not prevent us from seeing, from knowing.
You cannot know my father's dead.
Marco!
What should we think but that he is perished? May God take pity on his soul.
Here, this will warm you up. It is hot wine with cloves. So her mother is a courtesan. Half the women in Venice are on the game. It does not mean your Katerina takes after her. Some honey. After all, my father is a bricklayer, and I'm a painter, and your father is a merchant. But what are you? Are you a merchant? No. So she does not have to be one of those.
Listen, Marco. Your uncle will send people looking for you. The night guards of the Signory will come here. It would be better if you went home now. After all, it is not the end of the world.
Giulio's right.
I want to leave Venice. We have to finish the boat.
All that is missing is the sail. I gathered together all the sails I could find. And Bartolomeo gave us a piece of the Saracen sail.
Your sail will fool the Saracen pirates. They will think you are one of them.
Fine. As long as I can reach the coast of Dalmatia. There I can find a ship to the Orient.
And Katerina?
Best boat in the Adriatic. They lost their sail! Hold on, we're coming!
Marco, where have you been all night?
I had an accident. I was testing out my boat.
Come in.
Marco, your father has come home at last.
Father?
I'm your uncle, Matteo.
Your uncle and aunt have been good to you. And your mother, did she talk to you about me?
Every day. Especially when she was ill. She always hoped to hear from you.
Well, I'm not one for writing letters. Still, it was a terrible shock not to find her here. She was a good woman. I've often thought of coming back sooner, but...
Hey, Marco! Bartolomeo tells me this is one of your ideas.
It was a way to be with you. We tried to picture how it would be from the sailor stories.
Fantastic. You have a powerful imagination.
I told Bartolomeo you'd like them. You must have seen some amazing things.
Sir, is it true what the sailors say? There are men with heads like dogs who speak like us, but bark when they're angry.
I can't say I ever saw any, boy.
Oh, I'm sure I did once. Well, I couldn't see them clearly, but... oh, how they barked. Oh, look at this one, Niccolo.
What on earth?
That is a Mongol woman. They have so many children that in order to feed them, nature has multiplied their breasts, like sows or bitches.
You learned that from the sailors too, did you? No, Marco, it's a lie. I never saw any woman like that.
You'd have remembered, huh?
Father, how far did you go? How many miles?
Well, it's difficult to say. It took us years to get there and even more to return.
Where?
The court of the great Khan.
Genglo?
Genghis. He's dead.